Okay, so we would be able to pop something over here. Let's have a look. What would be the nicest spot? I mean, there's copper nearby, there's stone, there's trees, there's water. Yeah, sure, I'll just pop it out. There's only 40% buildable space. So, why was it 70% buildable space up the top? But 40% down here where it'll actually let me build. I don't understand what it's talking about there with buildable area. Just a relative clear space. Oh, okay. So I maybe it was like, I don't know, reading that there weren't many trees in midair. That's what it was just reacting to. But either way, we'll just pop it here. There we go. Expand my area around a little bit. There we go. I'll even take it out a little bit further. Tonk. Okay, so I'm going to need to get some more blood essence. Interact with the castle heart. There we go. Walls and structures. Protect your territory by placing palisade. Place a wooden coffin and a wooden stash. Alright, time for me to start gathering some bits and bobs. Akira Dragonborn is saying the ruins were blocking you, but I was told that it wasn't that. It was that the 9x9 area of the floor around the heart, part of... Oh, why am I doing this with my fist? I'm channeling Steve. The 9x9, the 3x3, the 9 square area centered on the castle heart. One corner of it wasn't solid ground. Yeah, the castle heart still just makes me feel think of Dungeon Keeper. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, if someone can confirm that that was the problem, I'm sure I can tear this... Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure I can tear this castle heart down and move it. But if someone were able to quickly check that out, it'd be amazing. Because I would like to put the castle heart right on top if I could. I'm also going to need some more blood essence, so I need to go hunting a little bit. I mean, sure, if you want to, Cowlick. I was imagining more that someone was talking about it and that they've done it on their solo game. But sure, if you don't mind. 7% creature. Come here. I'm back! Please don't notice me, Gollum. Tonk. Thank you very much for noticing me, Gollum. That would have been bad times. Mind you, that's a nice little place. Yeah, it was missing the ground. If the environment blocks you, it says... the message says environment. Alec is saying, maybe it's this tile here that's a problem. Yeah, I think there is a corner tile. Yeah, no, exactly. And it's the same down here. This corner tile as well is missing. So as a consequence, these two areas can't be used, which is a shame. That said, that one was quite nice and high. I mean, I could always just move over there if I really wanted to be high up. Thank you very much for the stone. Oh, thank you very much for the blood essence too. Oh, I'm hiding over here, I guess. Place a wooden coffin, place a wooden stash. First, I want to build that out a little bit more. Now, wooden coffin. I could just hide from the sun in my coffin, which would be incredibly thematic. Wooden stash. Does this game make anyone else feel like a peeping Tom at the daylight? I'm not sure I would know what a peeping Tom feels like, but sure. Okay. My lord. Right, as for the palisades... Right, get this set up. Can't reach to put those items in. Okay, apparently blocked by a palisade pillar, really? Huh. Okay. That along a little bit. That worked out? Yes. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Ooh. Now, it's not always going to be this bad. It's just that all I've got is wooden walls to keep the sun out. Which, as you can probably guess... Oh, there's someone knocking on the door. That's amazing. Coming in, coming in. Hide in the palisade walls. That is actually fantastic. Right. Basic crafting and refinement, so I can now build crafting items. Construct and interact with the sawmill. Construct and interact with a simple workbench. Increase your gear level by crafting stronger equipment. Oh, put... yeah, that's a good point. I need to put blood in here. Don't... Right, that's why the walls were looking so deteriorated. Thank you very much for that. So now I've got 8 hours and 16 minutes for this running. Now, this is a 24/7 server, so obviously you're going to want to keep topping things up so that whilst you're offline, your base doesn't decay away. Yeah, another nice touch is that the sun is moving and clouds will obscure the sun from time to time. So there are times when, even though you're out and about, it isn't necessarily going to just mess you up immediately. You're kind of in the way though, aren't you, Stone? Yes, you are. Now, I believe there is something that I can build. Yeah, this. Consumes bones to generate a dense mist that blocks out the sun in a small area. So pop that there. Yep. This should make it so that whilst you can sort of see the cloud moving, spreading out. So it's basically a portable cloud. Cloud in a ball. Or, you know, in a brazier full of bones. Or whatever the case may be. There we go. Okay. Done and done. Now I need to make a sawmill, I need to make a simple workbench, and a couple of other things. Do that and other such a nonsense. We can go. We've got lighting, exterior, so that's how you would climb up an area, so you'd have stairs going up there. Well, the unofficial server rules will base raids be fair game. Yeah, more or less, as far as I'm aware. I'm not entirely sure, though. You'll have to check on the Discord. It's pretty much going to be a play it by ear and adjust the rules as they need to be adjusted. Right, so in terms of production, got chests, we've got the sawmill, which shouldn't be too difficult for me to place down. A couple of, ideally. There we go. Might need to add a fair few, actually. We'll see. I don't think bases can be raided in this one. It has to degrade. Citation needed. I may have misheard. Well, that again, the server rules are relatively comfy, from what I understand. They're a little bit lighter and easier than the default. And the easiest place to check for the server rules is literally on Discord, where they've been set. So, but that wouldn't surprise me if things have been set up with a view to having bases be safe. All right. The embodiment of they come mostly at night. Mostly. Yes, no, exactly. That's okay. I've still got 6 minutes before that can accidentally kill me. Right. Now, next up, I'm going to need a workbench. And that is going to require 8 planks. That is going to require a while. This thing is not fast. It is not a speedy boy. I'm going to grab some of the blood essence out of here. Eventually it's going to become significantly easier to keep that going. But right now. Expand this place out a bit. Dunk, 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 dunk. Now I wonder, would I actually even need to build up to this wall? I suppose I probably would, but I don't know. Would someone be able to get in past that point? I'm not actually entirely sure they would. I could just build up to this corner here. Yeah, hostile actions only available on decaying castles, says Perpetual Cowlick. Says so on the heart. So I can't steal your essence or blow up your stuff unless you forget. Okay, cool. And yeah, the buildings quite often seem... So it's powered with the castle heart. The castle heart has to have essence for most of your buildings to do anything. In a confined castle room. Now, bear in mind, a castle room is different from a space that has been sectioned out with palisade. A castle has a roof and a floor. Chunk. Right. I mean, I could just build the walls up to this point. I'm not entirely sure whether that would be enough or not. Right, so my bone club cannot mine copper. That makes sense. I'll need to reinforce it. Cowlick is mining it with a spear. How glorious. Thank you very much for clearing the way. Right, let's pop down another border right there. Okay, so I don't get to place borders here, blocked by environment. So that's the message we would have gotten if the ruins were the reason why the castle heart couldn't have gone down. I could... Well, that clearly allows passage, but if I were to build the wall there, that should completely preclude people getting in. At least on that side. Oh, thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, this is a fairly oh, damn it. It's a fairly modest castle by most standards. I do appreciate. Now, sorry, Cowlick, were you saying that the sawmill is faster in a room that is a palisade? Okay, okay. That's fine then. Well, I can already make a furnace, wow. Let's go ahead and build this about there. And another one just beside it. Shall build a forge. Just over here. There we go. And this one, I believe... Yeah, you can just move things around. That is fantastically useful. So I want to... split that, split this. Get all three of these running. That will make things a lot easier for me. And I guess I'll just pop the copper in there. Just start that on the go. Can't see what Aavak does once decorations are available. Sawmill is faster with workshop floor. With workshop's floor in particular, or confined room. Increases crafting and refinement rate when placed within an enclosed castle room, and then has a matching floor. Reduces the cost of refining materials when all the floors in this room are workshop floors. Right. Right, so they're faster in a properly roofed area and cheaper in a properly floored area. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I can apparently already make a blood press. That is going to be useful, but later. But I will build it right now. Because, you know, nothing says vampire like, you know, being able to press the creature's blood out of them in order to build other things. Pop it there. I'm going to move my coffin over here for now. Honestly, I could just build this up to the wall. And in fact, I might do that right now. Am I all the way up to the water's edge? No, I am not. Let's squeeze out 2 extra tiles over here. Actually, I don't think I would need to, or would I? No, I can definitely scooch through. Okay, duly noted. I might need to expand this out a little bit more in this direction as well. Oh, and I think that's the lot of my expansion options, actually. Is there a way of getting those back? No. Oh well, that's fine. But this will be a nice chunky space. I'm probably going to have to build a second brazier, though. Somewhere over here. Oh, I can't build it there. That's annoying. I'll have that one right by that door. I'm almost certainly going to need to spread them out, though. Let's grab half of those bones. This way I can pop both of these on and keep going. Oh, thank you very much. Whatever you just popped in there. I'll turn that off. Don't need it on right now. Let's go and have a look. Right, so I've built the blood press. The blood press takes rats, converts them into blood essence, which is grand. It can also take tainted hearts if you've got enough of them. It needs 4 rats to make 10 blood essence. 4 tainted hearts makes 60 blood essence. 4 unsullied hearts makes 1 greater blood essence, and 4 exquisite hearts makes 1 primal blood essence. Marvelous. Truly. This shall be grand. But first, I am going to remove these. I need more lumber. Let me see. Did I pop any in here? No. Okay. Out we go. I need to expand it out anymore. Anyway. Imagine pressing rats into a vat until essence comes out. I mean... Thank you very much. You can reclaim all territory tiles if you don't know the button for it, though. Oh, can you plant the roses? I can plant roses. I can plant morning lily seed. That sounds beautiful. In fact, this little spot is going to be beautiful for that, I think. I can only make 2 of these right now, but tonk tonk. I need just a little bit more. And then I can have this be my garden. Ha! It's all coming together so well. So, 4. Enemy vampire nearby. I can't do gardening. There's scallywaggery afoot. That's just amazing. Enemy vampire. No gardening for you. Everything else though is fine, but just no gardening. No. Get out there and fight that enemy vampire. If you've got time to plant flowers, you've got time to engage in mortal combat. No, it's okay. I mean, I need more lumber anyway, but it was just abused me. It'll allow me to build the bloody castle, but the moment I decide to try and do it a spot of garden, it's like, nope. Oh yeah, by the way, my my PvP flag is no longer on. Oh, my PvP flag wore off, and that's why suddenly... Right. That actually makes sense. Okay, game, I'm going to stop making fun of you, because that does make sense. It's like, before, you were friends. You were forced to be friends, but you were friends. But now all better off. Dunk. Right. This, I'm going to have my grave right there. Okay, quickly, let me quickly turn these on, tonk. And this one, if I can get over there in time. Tonk. There we go, should be good. Now, let's plant some plants near my grave. My coffin. If I can get another one of these lilies, I can pop that over there. It'll look pretty. The gardening this is so satisfying. Add some plants, some grass, trees, and a bench, maybe a vase or a statue. Yeah. Yeah, no. From what I've seen of screenshots, you can get very involved in the aesthetics of your base in this game. Very, very involved. I'm going to pop a little wall right there, just because I want to kind of section off that little part. Additionally, I think I would actually like to move that over there next to the door. And then this can go and live right there. There we are. I mean, look, it's a starter base, alright? There's much to be improved on, but I'm happy with what we've got so far. Oh. Thank you very much, Kira. Now, if I pop that there, for the time being, I pop that there, then this back section is now also available. So I can reclaim these. Let's just double check. Can I scooch through there? Can I? I don't know if there is a way to jump, but let me see if I can... Oh, nope, I can't get through. So, seems to be a good. Jobs are good'un. Look, okay. Yes, there's sunlight over my coffin. Maybe I still pine for a love lost, for the warmth of her embrace. And in my sleep, in my grave soil there in the coffin, just that little bit of sunlight over the top of the coffin, it just adds that little heat. Reminds me of what it was to be a man. To love a woman. Or maybe I loved a man. Who knows? Whatever it was. I loved someone who was alive, and I was once alive too, and maybe I'm not ready to completely disconnect from those memories. A sun-warmed coffin, indeed. Let's pop down. See, how do I get more of these? Do I just need more... Hello. You are apparently a bandit. Duly noted. No, I can still get it. I just need more blood essences, so I'm going to just grab a couple of these. Yoink. I know that's ticking time down, but... Look, I'm like 800 years old. The question of who you're allowed to love when you've been alive that long and seen that many lost, it kind of loses its meaning. Actually, I don't know if I'm 800 years old. I'm just making that up. It's kind of like Doctor Who. I don't remember. After you've lived long enough, you just kind of stop keeping track. Let's tear these down. Depending on which version of the Doctor I am, I may remember how many people I've killed. Or I might have lost track of that too. The one who forgets and the one who regrets. Tonk. Alright. Looking a bit snazzy now, I feel. This is a decent enough area. Oh, actually, I should open the door. You can come back in and go back out if you want to. That being said, though, I think maybe I want to move this up a little bit. So it casts its pall over these areas too. There we are. That's lovely. Perfect. No! Emotional support pillar. It's gone. Sorry. Do braziers actually consume bones at night? I had the vague impression that they paused to remove the micronet. Oh, do they stop at night? You know what? We should totally do that. We should totally... I'm happy to for science it. I don't mind. We can totally for science that. Okay, I need to build a simple workbench, but, you know, I'm super busy building everything else. Everything but a simple workbench, apparently. Right, let's have a look. 120. Yes, it is counting it down. That dropped to 119. So I have a security floor. Oh, okay. What's the floor? Are you able to jump in past some wall or something? Watch. Okay. Oh, you're going to be able to jump down from the area above. I bet. I bet that's going to be the case. Yeah, it is. Okay. Now, the question is, if I built a wall along the side, would that help? Or should I simply wall that section off? You know what, let's give it a try. I'm going to build a single palisade here, which is where I think you dropped. Oh, sorry, let me open that up again. Could you then go back up and try and jump down? We'll just for science it a bit. See if that wall stops you. I can only imagine it will either not let you jump, or I'm about to grief you by getting you stuck between a wall and a cliff forever. Just gonna say that if it does end up being the latter, I regret nothing. Okay, so you just missed. Like it guided you to the side. It forces you to the side. Okay. Well, I wonder then if I build that wall out, whether it would simply prevent people from doing that. Good to know. Gonna need to go and get more lumber. But that's super useful to be able to answer these questions right now. Don't open the coffin, it's ticking! Hey, Oak, how you doing, buddy? The server details are on the Dapperlings Discord. It's not a private server, though there's something like 40 slots at the moment, though it might be expanded if hardware allows. I should totally be advancing my gear level and building a workshop, but I'm too distracted building my base. Does this remind you of anything, chat? A certain other game that began with a V. I can use attack skills to gather also. Do you mean like this? Because that doesn't really do much damage. If you're referring to skills that come from a weapon, I'm just using bone weapon, so I don't have attack skills yet. Have I seen the animation for Exited and Coffin? I imagine it's probably similar to the one that was at the start of the game. Tonk. Let's pop these down. Alright. You go and have a quick look. See if that's enough to stop it, but I am, at this point, just want to know if it would veer you off course aggressively in order to find a spot that you could jump down to, or whether it would be like, nah, yeah, no, you can't do it. Either way, I'll flesh out the entire wall. Oh, thank you so much. But it's good to know. I guess that means I probably should do it over here as well, but that makes me sad. Oh, well. Oh, I can't actually do it there. A little bit too tight. Huh. Oh, so it totally just veered you straight off. Hey, Malachi. Oh, you've got a horse. Dude. You've got no face. I don't wish to alarm you, but if I look too closely, it appears that your face gets swallowed up by the void. Yes, your beard, though, your beard is safe. So really, the most important part is okay. But yeah, I don't want to alarm you too much. That's fantastic. But yeah, let's flesh that out then. Tonk. But hello, buddy. How you doing? See, is there actually any way to get up the top there? Now, I do know that late game you can fly, but, like, honestly, at this point, I have nothing that's going to be able to stop that. Does anyone have a rat? I do not. I do not have a rat. Let me open the door so you can go out the other side, and there may be a bear out there. I think I can hear one snoring. Yeah, there's a bear right outside, so if you need something to eat, there's your dinner. Well, hello, Malachi. That horse is pretty cool. I also must say I approve of your hair. For contractual reasons, I must approve of it. Animal hide and bones. But yeah, I mean, at a certain point, I can't see a way up onto that area, but it is probable that you can get up there. Someone I was talking to earlier said that apparently you can fly in this game. So, I'm just going to accept that, look, my base is a wooden palisade. If you can fly, I'm not stopping you getting in anyway. So I don't need to build defenses on a side where the only way to get up there is to fly. Take care, Kira. Came back from dinner. This looks like a very promising start. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it. Right, I need to make a workbench, and for that I need some more planks, which will probably be down here. Yoink. Okay. So with that, you know what, actually, let me move this. I'm going to move that inside. And the idea could be that this will eventually be like a working courtyard. Pop that there. Kind of tucked in. And then a wall or two. Just leading up to it. Maybe. I think I would need that door a little bit further out to make that work. But that is something we could do. I could put a space there, put a wall there, a door here. And that would make this into much more of like a workshop courtyard-y area. And I kind of like that idea, actually. So I'm going to need some plant fiber. And I'm also going to need some blood. So I need to go and grab some of that. Perpetual, I hope you're not getting bored just wandering around with me right now. If you do have anything to be off working on, do not worry about it. Oh, thank you very much. Your welcome into the server has been much appreciated. I have mats smelting at home. Ah, so probably nothing to do there. You're just waiting. I completely understand. That is one thing. You know, it's one of these weird things because it's like I feel that a lot of people would bemoan it, but at the same time, that's actually kind of a thing that I like about these sorts of games. Is having stuff to do. It's like, oh, well, I'm just going to have to wait. Like, some of my... Oh, I'll open that door for you. Some of my fondest memories of things like A Tale in the Desert. Desert was just sitting there listening to my... I can't actually remember the term for it, but it would weave flax into twine. It was a spinning wheel, thank you. Just the automated spinning wheels. Just sometimes it was good just to be out on the desert, just listening to the ambience of the desert, well, the kind of creak of the wooden wheel, the spinning wheel going, and just chatting with friends. It's one of those games, you know. Oh, eventually Aavak is hoping to own this entire plateau. That is the goal. I'll just have this... I could have it in the middle, I suppose. If I really wanted to. Or I could kind of tuck it around by the side. No. Well, actually, you know what? I could have it in... No. We'll have it right next to the workbench. It should be okay, really. The alternative is I could rotate the workbench, have the workbench there, move this across. That also works. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Right, so simple workbench. Construct and interact with the simple workbench, and then increase my gear level. So, we've got a number of things that I can do. I can make a better ring. I need some blood roses for that. I believe I may have some. I can make a gravedigger ring. I do not have the means for that. I could perhaps make some copper gear if I had the stuff for it. Oh, thank you very much for the blood roses. I got 2 copper. Look. That's fine. I wouldn't want to get, pushed through the content too quickly. Things like blood roses, just going out and picking some flowers. But copper is a little bit more of a chore to get. I've got stupid amounts of animal hide, so I'm okay with upgrading all of those. Yeah. And then just a matter of upgrading my gear. Now, the nice thing about the bone stuff is that reinforced bone items require the original items. So you're upgrading your gear rather than replacing it. But that isn't always going to be the case. Does this game have roots? What do you mean, Death 13A? Oh, roofs. Yes, it does. Right now I don't have them because this is just basically a palisade. And it's going to take me a while to get to a castle point. Now this armor has a set bonus. So I'm increasing my health by 8 and increasing my physical power by 2. Which is very nice. But there we go. I've gained 15 punk. Technology unlocked, a blood altar. Construct and interact with a blood altar. Uncover knowledge and new powers by drinking the blood of a V blood carrier. Also, I do want to top this up. Okay. Daytime is here. Let's pop the braziers on. There we are. It should be safe now. Also, do I? Yes, I do have a little bit more lumber to load up. That one, and that one, and that one. I'm going to burn. Yeah. I've got 5 hours and 12 minutes before my castle starts to decay a bit. That's okay. Let me drop some things off. Though, let me have a quick look. What else can we do? I need some bones, because I would very much like a vermin nest, so I can start gathering plenty of rats. A vermin nest is literally lures vermin. You can choose what kind of vermin you lure by the things that you put into it to lure them. But this would allow you to gather blah, blah, blah. What's the word? Basically blood essence. It's a generator for blood essence. It's also a generator for, you know, handy dandy blood bags to carry around, but you know, it is a thing. But yeah, thank you very much, Perpetual Calic. I really do appreciate that you're making a point of only giving me things that you happen to pick up around in this land, rather than, you know, going back and grabbing a bunch of stuff for me. It actually does mean quite a lot. Because it's very easy to attempt to power level a friend. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I don't think it's really a matter of fairness to anyone else, since you could easily do it for them. But regardless, it's more of a robbing the person you're trying to help of the experience of gathering the stuff for themselves. It's one of the things with I'm trying to think of a really recent example. I can't think of it right now, but there are a couple of grindy games where I have had people, you know, with no malice, but just a want to help, offer to, you know, quickly give me stuff. It's like, oh, it's just a grind to get these early materials, but, you know, this will just get you up to like mid-game. But it's like, yeah, but I'm playing this game. I bought this game to play it. Me skipping the early game is just making my purchase less valuable. Yeah, getting endgames items at the start of Valheim. No, exactly. It kind of ruins it. I love that I'm basically following a cloud right now as it drifts across the sky. That is, I love these little bits about the game. I'm eventually going to have to run back to the base, but yeah, that's fine. Now, I don't know how material respawns, but I do believe it does respawn.